Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Bullseye versus Let's Ride, and this is the finals of an 8-person tourney, and the winner of this match will be winning $70, and make sure you go check out the Coliseum link down below in the description. It is a Discord, and you can go ahead and play in tourneys like this, rogue format tourneys. There's a big 3v3 tournament coming up, Ironmans, anything like that. Make sure to go ahead and check them out, and let's just hop right in. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see Bullseye win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will go ahead and decide to go second, 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Ash, Ray, Ash, Imperm, Fusion Destiny. Ooh, so this hand's actually really strong besides like the double Ash. And they have Ashina, Heavenly Dragon Circle, Desires, Droll, and Heavenly Dragon Circle. So they're going to start off by activating Desires to go ahead and banish 10. And then they're going to Ash Blossom now, which is really good for them. That was really bad for this player. Really good for them. And then they're going to special summon out Ashina, get rid of it, go for Monk, banish Ashina to special summon out Adara. And then they're going to activate Heavenly Dragon Circle, get rid of Adara to go search, go grab Mo Yi, and then they can activate Adara effect, add back Ashina. And then normal summon out Mo Yi effect, reveal Ashina. In response, they're going to go ahead and chain Imperm to stop this, and they don't really, they don't have any other plays. So they're just going to go ahead and set and pass. Draws Imperm. So, I mean, the second Ash is actually really good now. Like, the opponent didn't do anything, so now they can use Ash to, like, trade with, like, a Heavenly Dragon Circle or something. Normal summon out Ray. And then they're going to go Battle Phase, Attack, Activate, Tribute, Chain Ash Blossom, Ray Effect, Tag Out, go ahead, summon Hayate, Hayate attack directly, Hayate effect a dump, and Hayate will go ahead and dump from the deck the Shark Cannon. Okay. And then main phase 2, go for Kagari, Kagari effect, add back. Yep, add back Shark Cannon. I mean, pretty obvious. The only thing in graveyard. And then go for Shiz. Activate Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny to go ahead and dump. Summon Enforcer. And then they're going to set to end phase. Shiz effect to go search. And Shiz will go grab the engage. And then Enforcer effect. So this is going to out the Mo Yi. Then Enforcer graveyard effect. Alright, then pass turn, and they draw Long Young, Enforcer comes back, and then Ashina effect, special summon itself out, get rid of that, go for Monk. On that, because you have to remember, there's not just Ashina. Like, okay, so you can't Imperm here, obviously. You can't Shark Cannon because you have Enforcer. So if you activate Enforcer, you're cutting off Ashina and Circle, because Circle can banish itself to go grab a Tenyi. So they're going to Enforcer to go ahead and pop. And then that's going to pop the Monk, Enforcer graveyard effect. Now, moving on to the next game. We're going to see the SwordSoul duelists decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Fusion Destiny, Engage, Rose, Imperm, Dasher again. Like, very solid hand besides, like, one card. Like, this, I mean, this is actually just really bad to draw compared to Ash Blossom, of course. Rather draw, like, 2 Fusion Destiny than, like, a Fusion Destiny Dasher, just because this card is not going to do anything. And then they have Mo Yi, Talons, Cosmic, Heavenly Dragon Circle, and Talons. Wow, they drew 2 Talons. And a Cosmic's, like, you know, outs Mystic Mine, outs Hand Traps, but their only hand trap is a trap. So they're going to normal summon Heavenly Dragon Circle, get rid of it, go search out Ashina, and special summon out Ashina, get rid of that, go for Monk, Ashina effect, banish itself to special summon out Adara from deck, and then they're going to link that off for a Monk, Adara effect, add back Ashina, and then turn those into Shaman. Shaman effect, discard to try to special summon out Mo Yi. And then, ooh, I was about to say, you definitely don't discard Ashina there. If you discard Ashina for this, then you're just summoning Mo Yi and passing. Like, you'd want to discard like a Talons. Yeah, and they let this go through. They don't even imperm this. So I guess that's okay. Like, the opponent can't use their extra effects now. You're just stopping Moyi anyways. Then they're just gonna pass. Draw Sanctum. Oh my gosh. Activate Engage. Engage, go search out Ray. And then normal summon Ray. Slap that into Hayate. Battle phase. They're going to attack. Okay, so they're going to take 100, affect the dump. They only have one spell in their graveyard though, so I'm assuming that they're just going to be crashing with the Shaman. Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason to do this. Summon out Ray. Ray effect the tag out. Go for Kagari. Kagari effect. Rose effect. You know they're going to need the Rose to get back to their Striker links. Unless if they want to like engage Ghost or Tornado Drones, but there's no need for that when you just have Rose in hand. And then Crash. Main phase 2. Go for Shiz. And then they're going to activate Engage to go search. Engage, go grab multi-roll. And then they're going to activate multi-roll. Activate Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny, go ahead, dump 1 brick from deck, 1 from hand, summon Enforcer. And then set Sanctum, end phase, Shiz effect to go search, and Shiz will go search out the Widow Anchor from the deck to the hand. And then Enforcer effect to pop Moyi, Enforcer graveyard effect, and then activate Widow Anchor, multi-roll effect to set, and multi-roll will go ahead and set Shark Cannon. I don't think it really matters what they do here, to be honest. Pass, draw Veiler, standby phase, summons out Enforcer, and then Sanctum, playing into Droplet here fairly hard. When you could just go draw phase, activate Sanctum, summon out Scythe effect. If they have like Droplet, then they have to Droplet there, otherwise they're not playing. And then standby phase, you get Enforcer back, to where at this point you're just giving them like more value for their cards. And if they do hit you with Droplet, you just have no interruptions. And you might be like, oh, who's going to put in Droplet versus this deck? Well, a lot of people will, because if you Droplet Enforcer in a lot of scenarios, then their Striker spells are cut off. And that's pretty strong. And a lot of people don't have a lot of cards to side deck versus a deck like this, because this deck is really unaffected by a lot of hand traps. Like, Veiler and Imperm are decent. I mean, like, they stopped Kagari trying to add back, which is not bad, but it's not the greatest either. And then Scythe effect, and they admit defeat there, and they just leave. GG's. So we're going to see Bullseye win the $70 there in a very, very, very quick match. We did see this player open very unfortunate, though. Their hands were not good, and the Sky Striker hands were good. Yeah, there's not too much you can do about that if you're them. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Hopefully I get more of these 8-person tourneys sent into me. I know they host them a decent amount of the time. And they just made like a new 1v1 replays instead of just Iron Man replays sections. So now I can get like 1v1 replays and stuff like that from the Coliseum too. And I know everyone on the channel pretty much enjoys watching like the money matches over the high rated DB, just because like the money matches have like actual value behind them, to where high rated DB, like you lose some rating. Like who cares about rating? You know, you could have like 500 rating, somebody could have a 1,500 rating, and the 500 rated player could be better just because they play less. But in general, the high rated people are better than the low rated people. But with all that being said, again, make sure to go check out the Coliseum. I'll leave a link to their Discord down below in the description. And the DB Grinder, signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.